Hey guys, Eve here, and I know I'm a little bit late on this trend, but I really wanted to go ahead and do the I followed a makeup tutorialist tag. I am going to follow a tutorial by Cosmobyhaley. She is another cruelty-free beauty YouTuber. She's super talented and she's a YouTuber that I really admire, and so I wanted to follow one of her tutorials. And I wanted to pick a palette that I knew we both owned, and so I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The video that I chose is a little bit older. It's from last year. It's her flirty Valentine's Day makeup look. And she recently did another Valentine's Day makeup look with the same palette, but that one's a little bit more subtle, and I wanted something that's a little bit more bam. So if you want to see how I do, go ahead and keep on watching. She's gorgeous. She's got so much lid space. I don't have that much lid space, so that's going to be a fun thing to experience.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I already did my eyebrows, obviously. That's why my face probably looks really weird right now. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyes, and of course I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. It's perfect for Valentine's Day. So first, starting with the eyes,
she's already primed her eyes then, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I know she kind of goes back and forth with using concealer and eye primer to prime her eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use some concealer, some Flirt Shape Tape in the shade Fair. I'm just going to blend it in with my fingers because why the heck not? And then set it with some RCMA No Color powder. Alright, now we can start with the eyes. Buon Fresco, I think.
And it's just a very cool tone color, and I'm going to be using that as the transition color in my crease.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like she's using a super fluffy brush, and I think she's bringing that a little bit higher than her crease as well. And she actually applied it pretty generously to really make that pigment stand out, so I'm going to do the same. Alright, cool.
Red ochre, I'm going to focus that on my outer V and my inner corner of my eye.
Okay, so she's using another fluffier brush. She's kind of blending it into the crease as well. Yep. Alright, so picking up that red ochre shade. So she said that she's putting it on her outer and inner corners. She brought it up into her crease as well, and she's leaving the center a little bit blank. So what I'm struggling is, because her lighting is different than mine, is I'm trying to figure out how intensely pigmented she made it. So I think I'm just going to intensify the inner and outer corners a little bit, and then we'll continue on.
Venetian Red and Love Letter, and putting that kind of on these same areas, but focusing it more on the outer V and the inner corner.
She really did keep that here and here, and then just kind of slightly brought it up. She's bringing it pretty far into the inner corner. Ah, stick pink. And then because I am me, I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. She's keeping it pretty rounded, so I'm not going to drag it out too far.
And then taking the color Primavera and putting that on the center of my lid.
So she's using her finger for it. I'm going to take it onto my finger. The shimmer is super creamy. Tap it right in the center. So hers is definitely looking a lot more precise than mine. Hers looks more pink than mine too, which I don't know why, but you know, we're gonna keep going.
And then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Side Waterproof Gel Liner, and I'm gonna be tight lining, water lining, and lining.
Since I don't have a black pencil liner, just because I don't like black pencil liners, I'm going to go ahead and use my Pretty Vulgar The Ink Gel Liner.
And then taking Cypress Umber and just smoking out the upper lash line. Then I'm going to coat my lashes with the Tarte Man-Eater Mascara.
Alright, so I don't have the Man-Eater Mascara, but I do have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. Crap, I should have curled my lashes at the beginning of the video. That's what she always does.
And then I'm going to pop on some of these Tarte false lashes, and these are the center of attention lashes.
I don't have those ones, but I do have my Ardell Demi Wispy, so I'm going to go pop those on and I'll be right back. Alright, so lashes are on. Still drying, so pardon the glue.
I am most excited for. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's supposed to just make your face feel and look super luminous, and I love primers that do that.
I'm going to mix two things together to give myself more of that luminous finish. So I have the Pure Correcting Primer and my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I'm mixing these on the back of my hand, but we're looking for that glowy base. Which my skin type is different from hers. She has more dry skin. I have like combination skin that careens on the side of oily. I know. I don't think my lashes have looked this intense in such a long time. I don't think my face has looked this dewy in such a long time.
I go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and it's just like a pinkish salmon-y concealer that you dab on your dark circles, and it apparently just makes them disappear.
I don't have the Becca one, but I do have a peach corrector from the Urban Decay Naked Skin palette. This is like that pinky peach color, the really light one. I don't know how she looks pretty when you do this.
Fair beige, and I've been loving this foundation so much lately. It's just like the perfect shade for me right now. I know this isn't super sanitary, but I'm just gonna squeeze it right on the face. Nobody else is gonna be using this foundation, so. And then I'm just gonna go in with the flat top brush from Vanity.
So I'm just going to grab my trusty Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation in the shade N10. Pop this all over my face. Oh my gosh, my face feels so smooth with that primer.
Wild Come Correct concealer, and this is in the shade Fair.
Alright, so she's using brushes for this. What? Okay. So I haven't used a brush for my concealer in such a long time, so this is going to be fun. So she's putting it on all of her high points, down the bridge of her nose and under her eyes. But again, this is the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. So she uses the foundation brush on that dish, and she kind of stippled it. That's so flat edge. And then I'm also going to spot conceal while I'm at it. That acne life, right?
Pearls in translucent, not mineral. No, that's not right. The translucent mineral face powder, not glow pearls.
And so I do have this powder. It's a lie. It's not actually translucent. For the sake of the tutorial, let's go. So she's even setting under her eyes with this stuff. I wear this powder in the summer because then it matches my skin tone a little bit more, but the rest of the year I don't touch it. We're just gonna bring it down the neck.
And then I'm gonna warm up my face with the Bahama Mama bronzer by the Blom.
I don't have the Bahama Mama bronzer, but I do have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And she's using a pretty big fluffy brush for this. This is on me. Just gonna bounce my chin a little bit. Alright, so she's going for more of a peachy pink tone. So I'm going to grab my, not throw things, I'm going to grab my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Incandescent Electra on the apples, and she kind of blends it up. Really cool, okay.
And then taking the Hourglass Ambient Brilliant Strobe Light, I'm just going to highlight my face.
So I can't really tell what tone that is, so I'm just going to dip back into my Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette and use the powder highlight right here. So she puts it on her cheekbone. She just puts it right up here. Keep it dull. And just up the chin.
Red Ochre from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette again, and run that on my lower lash line and then coat my lashes with mascara.
It looks like she's just using a fluffy brush to do this, like a pencil brush. So I'm actually going to just grab a words. So I'm going to grab a Anastasia brush. There's that. Ooh, regret. Okay, that smoked that out a lot. Excuse me while I fix all my mistakes. bring that up a little bit. I went a little too far. Alright, and then she coats her bottom lashes. I'm just going to use the same mascara because I think that's what she did. No.
Now for my lips, I'm going to be starting with the NYX lip liner in soft brown, and then putting on the Tarteist lip paint in the color Salty.
So I don't really have lip liners. So I'm just going to try to replicate this tone as much as I possibly can. It looks like it's a brown pinky tone with some warm undertones. Okay, I'm going to use my ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Echo Park.
So that is it for this makeup
Yay!
look.
So this is the completed makeup look. I feel like it's been such a long time since I sat down and like her line copied a makeup video. I used to do that when I first started learning how to do makeup, and it's kind of cool to touch back into the roots, you know? So if you guys liked me doing this challenge video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and if you like me, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I will go ahead and link Kaylee? Her name's not Kaylee. Wow. I will go ahead and link Kaylee's video in the description box down below. Make sure to check her out. She really is a great YouTuber and a great makeup artist. Special thanks to Crazier, Crazier 123. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your comment. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.